Welcome, guys. How's the day? Rook, how are you, man? Oh, you're gonna try making the butter today. Yes. Yes. You have to keep us posted about how it goes. Scat, welcome back. Good to see you. Still enjoying your vacay? That crab looked so good today, and then the Thai coconut fish stew, that sounds amazing. Hi Beeferb, how have you been? I have not caught a stream of yours in quite a while. I feel kind of bad, but I should be able to catch more now that I don't have to work on weekends. Guys, my first Friday in years, like probably, I don't even know how many years, like to have consecutive Fridays off. I don't even want to think about it. You're gonna have to move the laptop into the kitchen. Yeah, so you can listen while you try it out. Heck yeah. Yeah, it is beautiful outside today. It's a perfect day for us to do some grilling outside, and everything that we're cooking today is gonna be cooked on the grill. So that's gonna be really fun. Oh, the last night on vacay. Enjoy it, Scat. You go home in the morning. Thank you so much, yeah. New job, Beeferb. Yes, totally. I just finished up my first week at my new job. So I'm a handy woman, I suppose. Starting to learn some new trades. So far, it's like home renovation and restoration stuff. So this week we worked on a house, well, a couple houses that had floods or water leaks in them. And then the last 2 days we were working on a house where a tree fell in through the roof and then got flooded. So then we had to like put all the walls back up and stuff after they took it off. It's been really fun, I have to say. I really like it. Oh yeah, and then there was like a random peacock that came into the yard and I was like, what is going on? Good old island life. Yeah, I really enjoy working with my hands and like doing labor-intensive jobs, and it just pays more, and now I can have the same schedule as my fiance and actually see him, because the last year honestly was so hard for us. Like we both just tried to make it work because we had to. Like we were a little bit strapped for cash after we moved here, but now I realize what's important, and I just want to be able to spend more time here and focus on my own stuff, aka like the stream, and I want to start doing like cooking classes on Sundays for people here. I think it's going to be really good. Kate the Builder, totally. So I'll be posting, if you guys like this, I'm going to post a little bit of the stuff that I've been doing on my new job on my Instagram story. I'll do that a little bit later. I took 3, I think, time lapses today of what I was doing. It was pretty fun. Build with Kate streams. It could be a thing, Rook. It could be a thing. Like, it's usually just Sammy and I working and maybe my dad. Honestly, I feel 100 times better, Beeferb. I felt like when I was cooking in restaurants before, I was almost like in a fog. Like I was just like trying to make things work, and I enjoy it. Yeah, that was me. Hey, Connor. So I was filling all the gaps in the drywall, and then the next step is mudding and taping. So we want to make the wall really smooth, and then we can paint it and it'll look brand new again. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, I just set up like the gimbal in the corner of the room, and I was like, let's do this, Sammy.
This one's so good.
So yeah, that's where the tree fell in through the roof. Pretty crazy. That's the thing with living on the island here, is everything is on rock. So trees don't really get anchored in with their roots. So there's a lot of times where trees fall. Hi, Coffee, welcome. I don't know if you caught that Eggs Benedict stream for you, but we did it. And Sammy said that was what, his top 2 meals?
Top 3.
Top 3 meals that I've made. I feel like you'd be really proud of me. Need coffee. Thanks, Connor. I think it'll go well. Oh man, drywall stilts. That would be so cool, Rook. Maybe one day, man.
There are things called painter stilts, so that is a thing.
Oh yeah, I've seen my dad use them.
I can't do it.
Yeah, Sammy says no. You would be. Thank you, man. Okay. I'm gonna get out our platter of deliciousness that we get to work with for dinner tonight. And obviously you guys can see that we got home nice and early today too. So we left the house at 6:30.
Is the oven on?
It's not on yet.
Okay.
You haven't started the egg yet either.
No, but start the oven.
I will. I'm getting there. Sammy's being backseat cookery right now. Backseat cookery with Sammy. Okay, so we left home at 6:30. We were finished at 1, and it didn't take us very long to get home. So I was like, yes, we're for sure streaming today. So here is our lovely dinner and all of the things that we have to cook. So our steak's here. I have not even looked at it yet, so I don't even know what is gonna be under there. It's probably gonna be delicious. Our warba potatoes. So those are the new potatoes. So the first potatoes picked of this season. They're not as starchy. So they're more, almost like fruity, the flesh. So we're gonna cook these in a foil packet. I don't know if you guys have ever done that on the barbecue, but it's like one of my favorite ways to have potatoes in the summer. But I think because we wanna cook the potato and the steak at the same time on the barbecue, we should probably blanch these a touch first, and then we'll slice them and dress them up and pack them up in the foil. And that way they can cook at the same time. Otherwise, the steak will be cooked before the potatoes, and then we'll be waiting for them. And then we'll be like, well, we still gotta grill all this beautiful veg. So we got a pepper that I need to use up that will be grilled. Some broccoli. I don't know if you guys have ever grilled broccoli, but it is kind of life-changing. Broccoli with char on it tastes so good. You guys really need to try that if you have never done that. And then garden beans. So all of the French beans, we'll grill those up as well. Another veggie that's really good grilled. You'd be surprised. Oh, peaches. You know what? We passed a truck on the way home today that was like selling fresh peaches. Totally should have stopped. It's gonna happen though very soon, Scaramouche, because peaches and cherries are like some of my favorite fruits of the summer, and the season is just starting. French memes? French beans. French beans, the long ones. You can eat them raw as well. Yeah, we should have stopped, it's true. But we're like, we're going home. It's Friday, we're done work. Oh yeah, it's true. We didn't have any cash. Okay, so our ribeye, I think we should unpack that first. And we're gonna do a very quick reverse sear on this. Meaning we're going to cook it in the oven, very low and slow, while the grill heats up. And that way, because the steak is so thick, it'll bring it up in temp. It probably won't bring it to the point of being fully cooked, but at least it'll be warmed through. And that way it'll make it easier to grill up after. So the grill takes usually about 45 minutes to heat up the charcoal. So we'll cook this for 45 minutes at, you're doing 200 Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
At 200 Fahrenheit, so very, very low temp, basically as low as your oven can go. And the best way to do this is to put it on a sheet pan with a metal rack on top. And that way the air can circulate on top and underneath, and you'll get a more even cook that way. You see the joy in Sammy's eyes. Yeah, he said he tasted the love in my food again. That makes me happy. I feel like I was just getting really burnt out before. And that's never a good thing. Yeah, it was really hard for me to leave that, but had to do it. Had to do it. And you know what? We can season this at this point as well, just because it is a big piece of steak. I mean, you can see that I'm lining it with paper towel. So this steak, let's look at the label. Let's see what we're working with here. So Ribeye Delmonico steak, $17.99 a pound. This is almost 2 pounds and it's $33. So this is a steak for like 2 people for sure. Maybe even 3. Like we should have some leftovers from this. I don't know why they call it Delmonico. That's like a pretty old school term. I would just call it a ribeye. Yeah, that's a steak just for you, Scaramouche. So careful when we open it. Yeah, Sammy did buy this for himself because I work weekends before. And he was gonna grill it up, but then he never did. And this, guys, this is looking really nice, I have to say. And there's a couple of reasons why. Let's get into there. So first off, the marbling is pretty even throughout. There's not a huge chunk of fat there. That's the eye of the ribeye. And then if we look at this strip of meat, that's the rib cap. So that is actually basically the most expensive piece of beef there is on the market. Sammy, how much does the rib cap cost by itself? $55 a pound just for this piece if you wanted it by itself. And this is basically the most tender and unctuous piece of the cow, I would say. Like better than tenderloin because it has all of the fat and flavor in there.
So do you think you got New York or do you think you got ribeye sliced?
I feel like they just took the cap off.
Why would they
Because,
take the cap off?
well, they might slice it and it might just fall off anyways. So maybe they took the cap off for that reason. I don't know.
I don't like it.
Is it the cut of the meat or the breed of the cow? It's usually determined by the cow and how it's raised. When you're looking at like how the muscles have grown, it's not how it's cut. And so obviously some cuts you would get from a cow, you'll have less of this cap, which you're like, oh, okay. But now you know, like when you're looking for a ribeye in the store, this is how it'll be packed for you. You don't want a huge piece of fat in there because you're paying for the fat that eventually, I mean, I can't eat all of the fat on a ribeye, so obviously it goes into the garbage. So try not to pay for something that you're gonna throw out first and foremost. And then always look for this. So when you're choosing a ribeye, that's what we want. So this looks like it's nice and dried off now. This is 1.8 pounds rook, and it cost us $34. Oh, the term Delmonico. Yeah, I have no idea. Shiggity, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. And so this is, looks like a 2-inch cut, and I'm actually gonna turn this way. So a 2-inch thick piece of steak, we're gonna need a lot of salt to season all the way through. So this is a good time to season this early so that as we slowly cook this in the oven, the salt's gonna start to be sucked into the meat and start seasoning it throughout. Whereas if we season this last minute, you're only gonna taste the salt on the outside. Yeah, not like amazing marbling. There's really good marbling on the cap, that's true, but I think this is gonna be a great steak. 34 bucks for one. You got 2 ribeyes today for 39 bucks, 3 pounds even for both. Holy. Yeah, this beef that we get from our butcher shop is Alberta AAA. So basically the top of the line in Canada. I think it was a happy cow. Okay, take care, Rook. Don't get lost while you churn that butter. And then another note on the salt for these thicker pieces of meat, you can go with more coarse salt, especially with like beef and pork. That's really fatty because you'll need that coarseness, like a more slow kind of melt into the meat over time rather than having small granules. It's up to you though. I'm just giving you options. And I always like to do pepper as well. And we are gonna season both sides of this just because it is so thick. If it was thinner, I'd probably only season the one side. Yeah, you're gonna get ripped, Rook. So I'm gonna go with a more coarse grind of kosher salt. Much larger granules than what I usually use. And so we just want to make sure that we're distributing this salt really nice and evenly. You don't want to drop it onto the meat in big piles and just have it sit there. And then we'll see over time as this cooks and sits here with the salt that it's gonna start to also draw out moisture from the steak. But that's a good thing. You want that because that means that the salt is actually seasoning the meat. So I think that looks pretty good on that one side. Like we can always add more salt at the end if we're like, oh, I feel like there's not enough seasoning, but we can't take it away once we put it on and cook it, right? So it's always better to under salt than over salt. Butter gains. Pizza Blob, how are you? It's been forever. Yeah, I'm excited for this. This is our end of the week treat. Okay, so our salt, it looks like it's sticking on. We might just wait a minute for it to soak in a bit more before we flip it over because it'll probably just fall off anyways. It's a good thing because then you know that it's actually seasoning the meat. But then Scaramouche, we could also say that it's not a good thing because when we sear the meat, we want it to actually be dry on the outside. That's such a funny term in the industry is when you like sear something to keep in the moisture. I feel like that's more a thing if you're doing braised meats rather than cooking like a steak or a chicken breast or something like that. When you're cooking a steak, you're searing it to get more flavor. But when you're braising it, I find that when you sear it, I just gotta flip it over. I was just waiting for it to soak in a touch so it didn't all fall out. When you braise it and sear it, I feel like that creates a barrier almost. I am great, Pizza Blob. It's good to see you in here. I hope you guys have been well. I haven't seen you on much. Oh, okay. You guys are on when I'm working.
Or later on at nighttime. Pizza Blob!
It so sounds wrong. Yeah, let's just cauterize this meat now. Basically what we're doing. Okay, I think that looks good. No, get out. We gotta cook it first, Sammy. Okay, we're seasoned, both sides. We're going in.
Just trying to say hi.
Okay, so that's gonna cook in the oven while the grill heats up.
Grill's heating up.
Oh, Sammy's already got the grill heating up. Is the camera on it?
Yeah.
We can take a little peek.
Yeah.
What do we want here? Let's do this one. Oh, yeah. We got it heating up. we're good. So now this means we have about 40 minutes to prep all of our veggies as well for the grill. So everything's gonna be grilled, and we just need a quick little blanch on the potatoes before we pack those up. Can you eat that rare as it is? I mean, yeah, you could eat it raw. You would want to keep in mind that it's very, very fresh. But that would make a very good beef tartare. Almost maybe too much raw fat in it though. I usually choose, I usually choose like a tenderloin or an eye of round for beef tartare. You don't need all that fat in there because the cold beef fat is weird. I have to say that.
The eye round will have more flavor, but the filet will be more tender.
Yeah. Reverse sear. Yeah, we're doing it in the oven for about 40 minutes. 40-ish minutes. This is kind of a quick reverse sear, but I do love it just to bring the temp up on the meat, and that way it'll cook more evenly on the grill outside. So we'll take the temp internal of this when we take it out later and see where it's at. Obviously, we're gonna aim for a medium rare, so you want that out of the oven at around 120 Fahrenheit. Beef tartare is delicious, and actually one of my favorite things in the summer. We should do a stream of that one day. I think that would be really fun. Hi Vyun, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, quail's egg. We were doing that at work for like the last month. Sammy's got the beer.
X-work.
Yeah, X-work.
Beer, more important than Caitlin's face.
Entree new?
No.
Entree new.
See, look.
Ah!
Caitlin's
Just cover
face
it
is
up.
more important
Yeah,
than
the camera just likes me.
How do you feel about
You're done, Vyun. You're free. Belgian cherry wit beer. It says, "Your lips, they are like cherries," he said in his best French accent.
it?
And would taste as sweet, he dreamt. When her cheeks rose in color, he marveled, not for the last time, that maybe she could hear his thoughts. Then she said, "Oh God. Oh, may it come, the time of love, the time we'd be enamored of." Aw, what a cute little beer. Cookie, welcome in. I'm pumped for you, Vyun. Are you celebrating tonight?
Cheers.
This is a nice color. Cheers. This is my baby beer. Still gotta cook. Cheers, guys. To the weekend. I'm so excited. Mm-hmm.
You definitely taste the cherry.
Yep. Okay. So prep list. Steak, reverse sear, 200F for approximately 45 minutes. Done. So potatoes, blanch, and then we'll slice up some shallot to go into the foil pack, and then we'll dress it with oil and salt and pepper as well. Maybe a little bit of herbs in there. And then our broccoli, we just have to cut it up into smaller pieces and once again dress it with oil and salt and pepper. And same with our red pepper. So pretty simple prep for this. We don't want to do a lot of cooking inside because it's too hot. Summertime, it's grilling. You went to a friend's place and you had good food, some Ulster beer, and watched the movie Us. Nice. That sounds good, Vyun. I'm pumped for you. Okay, warba potatoes. I think they need maybe a little washy wash. Just put them in a bowl with some water and just give it a little scrub. Sammy smells like the grill already. This is good. This is good. Okay, you just gotta scrub some dirt out. This is the pot that you want me to use? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. It started strong, but you were let down by it. That's the worst. When the movie ends and you're like, well, that was kind of a waste of time. Yeah, exactly, Scaramouche. Sammy's Fragrance, available in outdoor grill and indoor herb.
Man, that actually sounds like a good idea.
And sometimes stanky dank. Oh my god. Yeah. Hey, Heart Patch. How have you been? That's weird, Vune. It took itself way too seriously. I feel like they did have fragrances like that. Like when I was growing up, Scaramouche, there was this little line of fragrances that was like dirt and stuff like that. Like really, really weird stuff. And I was like, why would you want to smell like dirt? But I swear people still wear that. It's like super musky. And it's like, I don't ever want to smell like that. I don't understand it. The musk. Play-Doh released a fragrance once. That's bringing back some memories. Like I am imagining that smell right now. The smell of Play-Doh. Okay, those are all cleaned up. Doing good, just doing your workout pose. What? Your arm is through your face? What is this madness? Maybe it's like Tuscany dirt. Yeah. Yeah, it's not just any dirt. Let's get that straight. It's dirt from Tuscany. Way different. Nothing but barren fields view. Aw. Okay. So the question now is, do we blanch the potatoes whole and then slice them, or slice them and then blanch them? Ooh, yeah. The little rice things to put on your neck that you heat up. So good. Hojerific, how are you? So I think I'm gonna slice these and then blanch them.
Vune, this nug's for you. It's a little guy.
The bloob. The bloober. So cute. Ah! Okay. So I'm gonna slice these in about 1/2 inch thick pieces. I think that'll be good. We'll get something that looks like that. Nice and even.
That's our own homegrown.
Would love to inspect it further. Yeah, that's what we grew. Yeah, when you have a neck cramp, oh man. Like waking up with a stiff neck is the worst. It's like, what have I done to deserve this? Oh, Scaramouche. Okay, focus on work. We'll allow this. Take care. Hope you have a good one.
Bye, Scaramouche.
Am I coming out with more emotes? Well, we just got the maple one. You'd love to sub, but all the subs you have are gifted. Sorry, it's okay. Don't feel bad about it. We still love you. We're not doing this for the money, okay? We're doing it for the food and the people. We still love you either way. Yeah, guys, I don't know if you just saw that in chat, but 4 days until the giveaway draw. Great. So now, that's a lot of water. You just want to cover the potatoes with water. Just enough to cover. And then I think I want to put a bay leaf in here with them. Aw, amazing cookie. See, ask and you shall receive, Patch. That's this community for ya. You want something, they got ya. Thank you so much, Cookie, for that. Haha, yeah, carbs. Don't look at the potatoes. Which means, Cookie, that's 2 more. 2 more entries for you in the jar. Oh my gosh, the cheese heart, that is everything. The grill is good, Sammy? Yeah. Okay, well.
You can put the potatoes on early and not like them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's not like 350, 400 and keep things like that for a while.
Oh no, now he's changing the plans.
If you want, you don't have to.
No, it's okay. We'll just quickly do this, infuse it with some flavors, and then we'll dress it. You're sick of chipotle. Chipotle. No more. Can you have the guac, though? That's the question. So that's the thing, Patch, is that the person that gets gifted the sub doesn't actually get an entry. Because some people get gifted a sub who are, like, don't actually watch the channel when they do the random gifted subs. So the way for you to get an entry is to now gift someone else a sub. You can have the guac. Oh, phew. At least you can have avos, dude. Okay, so now we're gonna salt our potatoes as well. So this is actually an awesome thing to do with potatoes if you're gonna cook them in foil, because this is gonna infuse it with the flavor that you need. And you just gotta dress it with oil and anything else that you want it to taste like. Herbs, etc. What? You're gifting a sub to Doc? Are you serious?
If he shows up, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Oh no.
So it looks like your dad.
Yeah. So Dr. Disrespect looks like my dad way back when. It's hilarious. Thanks so much, Need Coffee. That's 2 for you as well. Had a feeling these last couple days were gonna be busy. Oh man, dude. Oh, straight up. I'm not even joking. We did a comparison one time. I'd probably have to go back in like my YouTube and find the clip of where we did the comparison with the photo. It's legit. I think it's all in the mustache and the eyebrows. But like my dad also had long hair way back when. It was hilarious. I remember the first time Sam showed me Dr. Disrespect and I was like, that looks like my dad. This is weird.
Keep on going. If it looks like mashed potatoes, keep on going.
Yeah, you're almost there, Rook. You're almost there, man. Keep going. You got this. Okay, salted the potatoes. I want to add a bay leaf in for some nice flavor. Done and done, and we'll get those on. Basically the hardest part of this meal. Hi, Indog. How are you? Yeah, the 2-time Blockbuster champion. Thank you so much, dude. You didn't have to do that. Doesn't he have to follow to be gifted? Ah, this is nuts. Maybe he has been watching this whole time. The doc. So that's what Dad does when he works all day. He actually just has a secret office. Yeah. This is all making sense now, guys.
Two-time Blockbuster champion.
Yeah. Okay, so potatoes are on. Doc is that tall? Holy. You want Sammy to cosplay Doc? I don't know if it would work. I don't know. Like legit, we just need my dad to come and cosplay. It wouldn't take much. You don't think your blender has a low enough speed? So put it into a jar and start shaking it. I feel like you already did the hard part. Like you're so close, dude. Sounds good, Patch. Welcome back and take care of yourself. Okay, so we're not gonna fully cook the potatoes. We don't want them to fall apart when we put them in the foil packet. So this should only boil for a couple minutes and then we'll strain it out. Random food thought question. How would you describe the flavor of a bay leaf besides delicious, right? That's a hard one. It's like earthy, maybe a little bit like floral, earthy, floral. Like, can you say green? Is green a descriptor of like how it tastes? I don't think so. Like that doesn't make sense. Mellow? Hey, DeFuck. They say, I bought Fogo, Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mellow? Yeah, green. Exactly, I shot. The bay leaf is a hard one, though. Let's see. Blind taste test. It kind of has like a cardamom thing going on. Can you guys like hear me sniffing? Sniffing pretty hard. Yeah, cardamom, you can just put it in there. Cardamom, floral. Have I ever made a meatball sub before, or is it too easy to stream? Nothing is too easy to stream. Yeah, like cardamom, clove, citrusy. Yeah, cardamom? What? Indog, am I getting a buzz from this little beer? Almost. Can you tell my cheeks are red?
She's wasted.
So is this what you're wanting, coffee? Meatball sub? I don't think Sammy will say no to that one.
Oh, I have no problem with that. Make those hoagie rolls again.
Yeah.
A little bit longer though.
Yeah, we'll make the same buns from the Philly cheesesteak.
Make the same recipe, but do 3 buns instead of 6. So you make 3 long baguette kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't know why this did this. Press one button and you get both. We're just gonna keep making food that you crave. Isn't that not torture? One might say. Yes, Rook. So are you still blending it or did you transfer it to the jar? Okay, best way to cut down a pepper. You guys ready? This is my favorite way and I feel like it has the least waste. So we're gonna kind of follow the core. So if you look at where the stem is, the core should be right down the center from there. So you want to cut beside that though. You don't really want to touch it. And then if we turn it over, now you can see where the pepper is. So we'll slice that half off and this other side all the way down. And see how when you cut it, there's no seeds? This is why this is the best. And the last side, if there's a couple of seeds in there, just knock them out. And then we can cut the bottom. This is a little snack. And then if you want, you can trim the top part. And that can also be a snack. This is what we end up with. Just the seeds. Easy peasy. Yeah, choosing what kind of meatball. I would probably do a beef and pork mixture. And I always like to put roasted garlic in them. And if we did that on stream, we would also be grinding the meat ourselves. So that would be a really fun stream, I think. Okay, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Hold tight. Back. You're typing with one hand and still blending. The best. Okay, so I think we can put the beans and the pepper together and dress them. And then the broccoli can do separate. Maybe I'll just do everything on one tray. And this is where you can have fun with the different flavors on the grilled veggies if you want. But honestly, if your veggies are really nice and fresh, I would just go with salt and pepper. Like, I love to just have that nice char flavor and like the fresh crunch and sweetness from the veg. So it's up to you. Like, you can mince some garlic into there, put some chopped herbs, spices even. I don't have a channel banner? What you mean, iShot? Much better than your straight down the middle cut. Yeah, this is like the greatest way. And then we can even go one step further and still just take out that little piece, because there's not really any flavor there. It's just kind of spongy and weird. So that is all the pieces, and then we're gonna grill the skin side. So we wanna flip that over, and that's what we're going to oil up. So that's good to go. Our beans shouldn't need much. We're just going to snap off any pieces from the top if there's still a stem on there. And then we're just gonna grill those whole. These were just picked yesterday. Super, super fresh. Look at the top left corner and click my icon.
Bean inspector is here.
You need 2 hands now. It's getting thick. If you were to get creative with the cheese, what did I miss here? We can get creative with the cheese. 1 pepper. That's hers too. Would I toast the bread on the sub? I would fill all of the things into the sub. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good thing we don't have to cut too much here. Line them up, doggo. So I would make the bread, fill the bun with the tomato sauce, the meatballs, and the cheese, and then put it under the broiler. So it gets all like toasty and bubbly and golden. Insanity. Click the banner area pop-ups. What? I'm so confused right now, iShot. Sammy, do you know what they're saying? Strike none. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Was that a good snack, doggo? If I'm looking at my Twitch page next to where my name is, go on the channel page, go to where my name is, oh, there's just no banner when you click it. I guess all I have to do is upload that. That's weird. I thought I already did that. Obviously not. Thank you, though. Writing it down. Thanks for letting us know, iShot. Man, you guys keep me on point. There's never, like, I feel like almost every stream, someone's like, you need to do this. It's like, okay. Thank you for understanding that maybe I'm not perfect. But I really do try to be. Okay. Thanks, Sammy. Let's check these potatoes. It's looking like it's just coming up. Little testy test with a paring knife. You still want a little bit of crunch, but not too much that it falls apart. You don't want too much crunch that it's still raw either. So a couple more minutes, and I think we'll be good. I think I'll actually set a 2-minute timer. Okay, let's move this over for a sec. Yeah, she already said yes to you, Sammy. Oh, Steam. How are you today? Does this mean that you're driving home? No distracted driving, okay, guys? I would hate for something to happen. So I like the broccoli stem, whether it's grilled or raw. I feel like it's a waste if you throw it out, so we're gonna keep that on. Oh, you're still at work. Sammy says just cut it into quarters. It actually sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's go down the stem, wiggle your knife. And then what we're gonna do, instead of cutting all the way through, we're just gonna tear it. So it's more natural, and then we don't have little broccoli pieces falling everywhere. I think I might do thirds. So I'll do that. And that. And that way there's two sides for it to be flipped on the grill. We got nice even char. And you want to make sure when you're cutting it that all of the pieces are very consistent in size as well. So like this piece is smaller than this one, obviously. So it won't take as long to cook. So just keep that in mind. We'll put all this into a little container for Doggo to clean up. Oh, and she's like, but where's my actual broccoli stem? There's that little piece too. Okay, potato timer. Perfection. Strain the water out, guys. Hey, Sam. You two are something else. Yeah, I wonder who's the bad influence. Hey, guys?
Not me.
Not Sammy.
Hey.
There's knives and stuff up here. This is madness, I tell ya. Success. Oh, what? Yum. Yeah, we're at work too. Shh. You've never met a dog that likes veggies? Really? Because I know a lot of people whose dogs love veggies and fruits. Okay, now the cutting board's forever and clean, but I mean, lucky for us, we don't really have to chop anything else. Okay, beautiful tray of veg. Let's dress it up. That's so cool, Rook. So, did you time yourself? How long did this take you? What did I start at 3? Let's say this took you like 40 minutes. Hey, Blake. Welcome in, man. How are you? Okay, olive oil is my favorite with veggies. And then here's one thing to keep in mind when we're grilling vegetables is if we put too much oil, it's gonna make the grill flare up and it'll make your veggies taste like gassy almost. So we just wanna make sure that we get, yes, one even coating of oil, but we don't want it to be dripping off into the grill. Because when the flames comes up and like kisses that oil and flares it up, that makes it taste really bad. I feel like that's a mistake a lot of people make. What's up? Just feeding the baby her bottle. Aw, how old is your baby now? Right at 45 minutes. That's awesome. Was it worth it, Rook? So I'm gonna pour on this, and then all we're gonna do is like basically massage this on. Then anything that falls off, we can use to dress the beans. We'll just slide them over. About a month old. Aww. Everything's going good though with the babe? Yeah, that's good. That's great to hear. Okay, we'll rub our beans around. And then I think while this stuff is cooking, we'll make a quick little chimichurri with some of the fresh herbs from outside. Okay, all of that excess oil from the peppers just perfectly coated the beans. You did 48 ounces of cream? Holy! No wonder that took 45 minutes. Yeah, Indog, chimichurri is like one of my favorite summertime condiments, especially with grilled stuff. She's the cutest baby, I bet. That's so good. I'm glad you're not like, things have been going so rough. This is like the worst time ever. That's how I would imagine it would go for me. So I really wish the best on people that have kids. I'll live vicariously through you. Yeah, let's hear the name. I was gonna ask, but I couldn't remember if you already told me or not. Heather Marie, aw, I really like that name. Oh, Rook, send me some butter. Hand churned. Yeah, this is a good oil. We got this from Costco. Is that where you got yours, clone? It's good. I don't mind it. For like the price point, it's definitely better, I think, than some of the other stuff that you could get in the store. Walmart. Okay, I could see them having it there. Yeah, we got a 2-pack of this from Costco. It's good. I have to say, like, it's organic, non-GMO, etc. Is it single origin? No, but it's cold pressed. So those are all good things to look for when you're buying olive oil and making sure it's extra virgin. Because if you're just buying straight up olive oil, that's a blend of oils and that is going to make it taste more bitter. Okay. So I just kind of dressed the broccoli florets here. And then we can just rub the cut side with some oil as well. But literally just enough to coat, guys. I cannot stress this enough. Do not over oil your grilled veggies because it'll taste like gas. And I don't think we're gonna dress these just yet, because kind of same thing with the meat. If you oil your veggies, or sorry, salt your veggies too early, it's gonna draw out moisture. And then with the moisture and the oil, that's gonna cause flare up too when it starts to drip. So we'll just leave these, at least they're dressed with oil. We're good to go. Now onto our potatoes. So I'm gonna tear a piece of foil for us. This might be a little bit loud for some of you, so just be aware. Tin foil is never really easy to work with. We're gonna make a little pouch. So we're gonna fold this in half. So make sure it's big enough to get one layer of potatoes. We don't want like a mound of potatoes in the pouch because then it just won't cook evenly. I think this looks good. Okay. Ready for the drop. There's our little bit of blanched potatoes. Spread them out a little bit. Let's see if we can get one layer. So I would leave at least an inch around the perimeter because we're gonna fold the edges in together. I'm gonna make a little pouch. Has anyone done potatoes like this before? You guys understand what I'm doing? Shmoo's been taken care of.
Yeah.
The doggo has been fed. She came down for her appetizer. She has gotten her main course. Yes, on a campfire. Exactly.
Oven's at 400 degrees.
The grill?
Yeah. Oven.
Yeah, this foil, once again, Costco. It's like heavy duty stuff too, so it doesn't really tear easily either. So cooking it this way, you're basically roasting it and steaming it at the same time. You can try a piece. You want that on here?
Yeah.
Sammy's pulled out some rendered pork belly fat. Yes, yes. Pizza blob. I did a really quick boil on them, so like 2 minutes. So they're still a bit crunchy, but they're not falling apart either. And that way we can cook the potatoes at the same time as the steak. So it should take about 8-ish minutes maybe. This is an infomercial. It roasts and steams at the same time. But wait, if you order 2, we'll cut that price in half. All you gotta do is pay the shipping. Oh man.
I think the 90-day no money back guarantee, or all your money back guarantee with like no questions asked, was their downfall.
Yeah.
Oh, after 90 days, just send the unit back.
Yeah, 3 months later. Well, I've used this enough. I'm done. Okay, so some sort of fat, whether you want to use oil, pork fat, butter. Butter's always a good option. Yeah, duck fat. Something on those potatoes so they don't stick together. make it unctuous. And I tasted one. So yes, we did season it when it was boiling, but not quite enough. I'm gonna do one more little sprinkle with salt. Just eat the tatties raw. Why, carrot potato? Why? How's it going, carrot potato? A little bit of pep. A little bit of pep. And then these shallots are pretty big, but that's fine. That is fine. Just gonna move this over and we're gonna slice this shallot up. When you do this on a campfire, you usually put garlic, onion, bell peppers, sometimes mushroom. No, that sounds so good. Salt and curry powder. I like that. Just like a little medley of veg. It's like, to me, this is summertime. If I'm doing this, there's good feels. Kiko's sister, how are you? Welcome in. So slice off the ends of our shallot, and then we'll go in half. You can definitely do onion, garlic as well. But shallot is a mix of onion and garlic, so one might say we're getting two birds stoned at once. And I think I want the pieces of shallots a bit smaller, so I'm gonna cut it in half this way with both pieces. If you guys know Trailer Park Boys, you would get that reference. Okay, and then we're going to do like little julienne. So we want to follow the lines in the shallot, and then we also want to follow the curve, and then we won't get any like weird pieces from the middle that are massive and uncut. Yeah, only a high probability of digestive issues if you eat the potato raw. I don't think I could do that even. It's so unappetizing. These ones are actually not bad though. The new potatoes, they're a lot more sweet and less starchy than like a russet that you would get. Gotta be more gentle with these ones, that's for sure. This shallot's strong. She's burning the eyes. Annie, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, you know julienne? Oh, it burns. It burns. Try not to cry. Holy smokes. That's a strong shallot. I have to walk away for a sec. I can't see. Wow. Not had a shallot like that in a while. So I'm gonna start these potatoes with the shallot and the fat side down on the grill, so you can get a little bit of caramelization right off the bat. And you know what? We might actually just cook it the whole time. The shallot side down. But it would be nice if we could get some color on both sides of the potatoes. You can make that choice though. Nice clone. I found oyster mushrooms earlier this week. How are your chanterelles? Eating healthy all the time isn't good for you. Just made a big ass sandwich. Oh no. It's true, carrot potato. The forgotten author. Hi. Hello, welcome in. Nice to see you. You're going into survival mode. Yeah, packing up all the spices. Just leave out the salt and pepper. You're good. Okay, so that's it, guys. Really, really simple. Now let's fold this over if we can. Okay, we got to do a little bit of arranging. But we don't want to pile it up too much. I think that's good. But we can seal up our sides. Paul, good to see you again. Well, it's kind of dry there. We've actually had some pretty nice rains, so mushrooms are popping right now. Okay, so we're gonna start with the long side. Ouch. Whew. You guys ever been cut by tinfoil? Because that just happened. I'm offended right now. I might have to put a Band-Aid on that. Okay, so careful, first of all. We're gonna fold this. I already put pepper on there. Oh no, we're dripping on the board. Okay, just a sec. This is the first time I've ever been injured on a stream. It only took 1.5 years, and it wasn't even a knife. Typical. Sammy to the rescue. Yeah, just some extra seasoning, dirtbag. I don't know, Sammy. It got me. It's not stopping. Yeah, foiled again. Send help. The weather's trying to kill you, Annie. Yeah, Sammy's been getting the weather warnings for New York still from when we visited there, and we've seen all of your guys' excessive heat warnings. Aw, Vune! Vune gave us 100 biddies to pay for the Band-Aids. Thanks, Vune. Taking care of me. Okay, kiss it better. Thank you. Sammy to the rescue. You just lost half a knuckle with your new vampire mandolin. Oh my god.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh, no.
Gross.
Oh.
Oh no. We can't start this. Yeah. Flips off 31 viewers. Look, guys. I got an ouchie. Thank you for the follow, Forgotten Author. No stitches needed. It's not terrible. Well, that's okay then. I sound like your mom. She can cut her fingers with anything. Yeah. I mean, usually when you're a chef, it's never the knife that cuts you. Okay, potatoes have been sealed up. Sammy's going out. They're gonna be put on the grill. Let's check it out. You gotta move the cam down a bit. Yeah. Okay, sounds good, DeFuck. Happiness. So our grill is at what?
400.
The grill's at 400 Fahrenheit, guys, so those should cook. If we leave those on for like 15, 20 minutes, I'm sure that'll be good as well. You hired a company to clean your entire house. That's gotta feel good. So close. Amani McGill, thank you very much for the 3 biddies. Thank you, thank you. Yes, you do deserve a beer, Rook. Okay, so potatoes are on. Steak, let's check this out. Let's see what temp our steak is at. Coming back inside. I would say rare. Doesn't really look like anything's happened, but let's see. Looks can be deceiving. I just want to see what we're at though, because it's been an hour now. So this is at 76 Fahrenheit only. We want to cook this to around 120 Fahrenheit.
Potatoes are done. I'll pull them off. I'll start with that. Potatoes can rest. That can rest after that's done, and then I can do the vegetables.
Okay. Sounds good, Sammy. So we're going to leave the steak in for about 15 more minutes until the potatoes are done. The good thing is that we know it's not going to get overcooked in that time. So while we wait, I suppose we should chop up our chimichurri. You've never seen a cooking stream with different cams to look at different things. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, it's taken some time, but we've made some upgrades, and I'm really happy with the quality of this. That's so true, Cookie. Yeah, now that we have the steak warmed up, it's not going to take as long on the grill, which means we want to make sure our grill is really nice and hot so we get a nice sear on the outside. Sounds good, Paulsh. How much garlic did you put in that? Yeah, I'm on a stakeout. Vune remembers the MacBook streams. Yeah, just some upgrades, okay?
Oh, man.
Shit.
Those were bad.
Yeah, the fuck. Reverse sear on big green eggs. 700 Fahrenheit. Cook to 110, 115, then sear like 2 minutes per side. Final temp, 130, 135. That's perfect. Those were the days, hey guys? Way back when. Fridays are a perfect day for steak. Okay, so chimichurri. This is a very herbaceous sauce, I guess, or condiment. And it's actually of South American origin, so kind of like Argentinian style of thing. They do a lot of meat grilling there. So the two main herbs in it are parsley and cilantro. You can decide which one you want more of, or you can do even amounts of both. I just know that a lot of people don't like cilantro, but I feel like you still need that flavor in there. Amani, you found me on YouTube. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, that's where all of my past VODs are. I believe there's like close to 200 videos up there now. How much does the steak weigh? It's 1.8 pounds. The Moroccan food stream, I believe it was on the MacBook as well.
Potatoes are happy.
Happy potatoes. You can hear the sizzles. Okay, so chimichurri. Parsley, cilantro. We could have used a little bit of that shallot to put in there as well. Up to you, but you can add some kind of onion. And then to make it kind of saucy, you use red wine vinegar or like even a sherry vinegar. So something darker, but not balsamic. And then olive oil. And then it is usually a little bit spicy too. So you can decide your spice level. I really like to use Korean chili flakes because they're more floral than spicy. Amani, I am doing very well today. Thank you for asking. I hope you are well. You lost 11 in the past few weeks. You could eat that and still have lost weight. Yeah, valid point, Vune. Oh, amazing. Thanks so much. Yeah, I've been trying to get on my Instagram game a lot more recently. Okay, so I actually think I gotta pick some herbs outside. So let's do this for now. We'll do this outside. I'll show you guys where I'm picking from. I don't really have a ton of cilantro, so it's gonna be more parsley than anything. This is a really good condiment to just always have in your fridge. And if you're like, well, this needs something extra, chimichurri is the thing to use. Just gonna turn this here for a sec. Maybe we'll throw some chives in. So parsley's over there. Maybe a little bit of basil would be good too.
Smoker hype. Less than 3.
What? Monastache? Thanks so much for the sub. I'll come give you a real thanks in like a minute when I'm done picking this.
Smell this.
Oh, the shallot. You put it shallot side down, yeah?
What?
Did you put it shallot
Did
side down?
The envelope up.
Okay. If you're gonna flip it though, then it's fine.
Not
Oh.
Should I flip it?
I think we should flip it halfway so you get color on both sides. What? It's gonna explode? Whoa. I think we should.
Okay. Don't spoon all over my grill.
Oh. Okay, that looks good. Parsley, done. Pick a couple of basil leaves, because why not? Like, you can get creative and make your own version of chimichurri. I just told you the traditional version. Back to the grill. Actually, let's have a little peek. You guys need to see this pouch. It's like exploding. It's all puffed up. Sammy's gonna flip it over for us. Okay, we're back. We're back. Show muscles. No! Monastache, 9 months. You got the new badge. I'm loving that red. Thank you so much. Putting your name in the subscriber giveaway jar. The draw is on Tuesday at 4 p.m. coming up. How's it going, Monastache? Yeah, our Twitch baby is named Smoker. So many Twitch babies have been made. Albus, welcome. Sammy's freaking out. You're good, Amani? You just got off work today at Burger King and got paid. Nice. Friday payday. The best. Yeah, I am also happy that the weekend is now here. This is my first Friday off, and honestly, I can't tell you how long, so I'm pretty excited about this. We don't actually have much planned, which is actually nice for once. It's like, what?
Only 2 years.
Yeah, only 2 years. It's true, I guess. A couple of years since I've had Fridays off. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to go into the weekend and not really have anything planned. Just go with the flow.
To have a job with a Friday off has been probably like 8 years.
Yeah. Okay, back to the board. We still got our grill cam outside. Potatoes are cooking. Let's start by chopping up our parsley. We'll get a little bowl to mix everything in. We want to chop our herbs pretty fine, and I think I want to use most of the stem as well. Oh, that's amazing. 1K follower celebration. That's going to be fun. It's probably going to be quite a bit of madness, I would say. People love that stuff.
240 away from 2K.
Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, we'll definitely try and pop in. Okay, now the real chopping. Smells really nice and fresh.
420!
Full cans worth of hummus and you're eating it all in one go. You're gonna be so full, Polish. Careful that all that chickpea doesn't upset your tummy. Some people have a hard time digesting pulses. Especially raw, like when they're not cooked. Know your limit and stay within it. I really love snacking on hummus though. Should make a batch again for us. Okay, parsley, done. Chop up our little bit of basil, and then I'll try and pick a couple leaves of cilantro just so we can get a little bit of that flavor in. You'll be musical, yeah, but not in pain. At least you know what to expect. Ooh, Jackbox games. I saw those when they were featuring them on the Twitch sells out. It looks pretty fun. Ooh, potatoes have been brought back in. Sammy's switching them out with the steak. Perfect party games, nice. We're not opening this yet. We want to keep all the goodness in there. But I just turned the oven off from the steak. It was at 200 Fahrenheit, so really, really low. I'm just gonna pop this in the oven to keep warm while we grill the rest of this stuff. There's not really much heat in the oven to be afraid of.
When I started the egg, there were earwigs in the inside of the cap. I guess they got fried.
Just a peek. No, no, don't tempt me in, dog. You can't do that. Cilantro. I've not been having luck trying to grow this cilantro, guys. I don't know if it's a sign or what, but it is just not happening. There's our little bit of cilantro. So sad. Oh, having to smell French fries from a fast food spot, that's torture for sure. Stop it. You stop your frying of fries. Do you know what you're doing to me? It's free marketing for them, really. I think they put $ when you don't have anything picked or if you're not actually streaming at the moment. I don't know why they put that there. Oh, you should be fine. The fuck. I feel like we get 2 growing seasons here in the PN dub. It's pretty forgiving, I would say. The Streamlabs shoutout command is broken as well. Oh, I see that. What? That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me see. Maybe it's the way they have it preset. Let me fix that for a sec. Hopefully it works. Check out that. Maybe that'll help. Hopefully. Oh, that's good to know, Monastache. I don't feel as bad then. Okay, so red wine vin to create the base for our condiment. I'm gonna grab some of the chili flakes because I like it a little bit spicy. And you could also use lemon juice if you want a touch more acidity. I've done that before. What? Yeah, we're spicy. How long until steaks are done? Yeah, we should be done in 20-ish minutes. We'll be eating. Go take Pen for a quick walk. We should still be here, Rook. Okay, one more. One more thing to fix in there. This madness that they got going on. Thanks for testing that with me, guys. I think that's all of them. We should be good now. Do you want to try one more time, Vune? Do we have lemon? Yes, we do. Yay! Success! That's effing teamwork. So I'll start with the lemon juice, half of it, and then we'll top up with the red wine vin.
You season these at all?
No, I haven't seasoned yet because I didn't want them to bleed.
Okay.
Everyone's like, what? Veggies don't bleed though.
They perspire.
Yeah, they perspire. They don't bleed, okay? Okay. Let's pick a fancy salt. What about blue cheese salt? That sounds good with a steak. What about this one, guys? Blue cheese salt? That sounds about right with a steak din. So, veggies have only been oiled. Hopefully it's still good. It looks interesting. I don't know how long this lasts. There's no expiry. Smells like blue cheese. I think we're good, but it's like wet almost, just from the cheese in there. I'm still down to use it though. It doesn't smell moldy, and I think that's the most important thing. This would also be super good on the steak, right? Beef with blue cheese. Only the beans came from the garden, Monastache. This pepper we've had sitting around in the fridge for a bit, so I was like, we're gonna grill this up. And the broccoli we got from the store. It's a little bit early in the season for the peppers here, but we almost have one of our hot Hungarian peppers ripe and ready to go. And then broccoli, that's one thing that I have yet to grow here. So I would like to grow that for the winter time for sure. Seems like it's pretty easy. Okay, this salt is like super flaky, so I'm gonna kind of pat this on just to make sure it sticks. Kind of mix the beans up with it. Give it a little massage. It smells so cheesy though. Yeah, we need to put this salt on steak as well. Maybe we'll need a little bit of seasoning on the steak after it comes off. That's what we can use. Because it's really nice and fine as well. We use really small flakes. Posh. Yeah, thanks, Monastache. The beans are the prettiest. Are you just saying that? Polsh thinks Sammy's the prettiest. He does have pretty magical eyes. You can get lost in them. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Huh?
What? Grill master at work. Team cookery. We'll go big screen on the grill in a sec here. Stick on to the brock. There we go. Okay. Boom. Ho ho. That's some nice crosshatch on that steak, Sammy. Okay, veggies are all ready for you. Hey guys, I'm just finishing off the chimichurri. It's almost time to feast. This is where I almost just want to turn my mic off and just listen to the sizzle of the grill. Might just do that.
on. 15 minutes, that's it. Oh, hi.
Delivery from Mumsy. That's true. Doggo so could have. We got our bread order. We'll see the snacks afterwards. I had my mic muted and I only had the outside one on so that you guys could hear the grill and not have me like double voice echo. But this guy is resting. So I set a 15-minute timer. Veggies are done. Whoa, don't lose that. Sammy the Grill Man looks amazing. Good choice, blue cheese salt. Where's the dog? You can guess where she is. Look at this. Nice little char on everything. Not too much. Just a little bit of that grillin' flavor. And it's important, at least to me, that all of the veggies still have a little bit of crunch. So I'm gonna start building up this platter. I'm just gonna put the steak aside. Don't worry, guys, it's still here. We're just gonna plate while this keeps resting. It's very, very important that we don't cut into that yet. We still have, I'm gonna say 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes to go before we can slice the steak. I am so ready for this 50 Shades. So ready. So our garden beans. We can slice the peppers a bit smaller, just so they're more bite size. But the broccoli I like to put in these nice floret pieces. And the stem is so much sweeter on the broccoli than the florets. I don't know if you guys knew that. That's why I always keep the stem on though. It just tastes better. Doggo's like, let me in. Let me in. Blue cheese salt, yeah. I think I put it away, but I'll show you. It's made here where we live on Vancouver Island. This is the stuff. Focus. I'll just go up here for you. So Vancouver Island Salt Company, blue cheese salt. You can order it online. This pepper looks so good. I love when the skin gets charred like that. Like, look at that bubble. Yes. Oh, that smells good.
Oatmeal raisin loaf.
Oatmeal raisin sourdough, I'm guessing. Guys, this is the bread that we order from the ex-cancer researcher. So he sold his patents, or like he did his patents, and then was like, I just want to bake bread for the rest of my life. And so this is the special for the week. Oh my God. A cherry Danish.
That's dessert.
This is our treat meal. Homemade. He uses everything organic. And honestly, I never really feel bad about eating his baked goods. Steak. Excuse me, can we focus on the steak, please? Steak, steak, steak. Yes, of course, carrot potato. Let's talk about it. It's time to check these potatoes. Tray's a little warm, but let's see what's in this little pouch that we created. I hope it's good too. Ready, guys? Yum. Yum. Yeah, the shallots got caramelized. Let's taste a little, this little guy. Mmm. It's really hot.
Good stuff all around.
Thank you so much, Magic Cookie. For the 1,000 biddies. Oh, the hearts. It's like follow them. Thank you so much, Cookie. That means a lot. I kind of want to chop up a little bit of thyme to mix into there. Or you're good with that?
Salt.
Just a bit of salt, hey?
You can do cherry Tony's if you want.
You want to spice it up a bit? Or you just like the seasoning salt aspect of it? Sammy has requested this to be put on the potatoes.
Oh,
Tony
what?
Satcheries.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I am loving that cookie. Those little hearts, thank you. Rook, yes. Did someone say Tony Satcheries? It's so good though. We're actually almost out of it, which would maybe be a travesty. Tragedy, travesty. Where are the potatoes gonna live?
Right there. And then the steak on top of the potatoes is soaking the juice of the
Okay.
steak.
Okay. So, if we put enough fat, it should just slide on like that. Roasted shallots. Hey, Karen, how's it going? You didn't do the hearts? This is something new. Okay. Well, we're loving it.
4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes until we can slice
Look at
this
that.
baby.
Look at it. You can't see it.
So here's the chimichurri finished up. It looks a little bit loose, but I mean, you can decide how thin or thick you want it. I think it should be a nice consistency so that you can like spoon it over some stuff. So if we like spoon it over the beans, it would just coat it. But we're gonna keep that on the side for now. Okay, we still have 4 minutes. I think it's safe in here. It's not super hot. Just keep that warm. We're so close, guys. Let's get back into this. There's a little bit of juices. Whew, almost just had a sneeze. We're good. That's why we're not touching it. Because if we cut that now, then so much more of the juices would come out. And that's why we have it propped up as well. So it's not just sitting flat on the cutting board. 2 minutes. Okay, sounds good, Vune. You take care of yourself. No, I totally understand if you're dead. I am quite tired today as well. This week was a lot of learning new stuff for me. I'm so proud of you for doing all of your exams, and I'm excited that your semester is done. Now you can enjoy the rest of the summer. Carrot Potato, you have a friend who before had no experience in cooking or restaurant life or anything. Then she did a 3 or 4 week course on becoming a chef. She said the restaurant even wanted her to be sous chef and head chef for a week to try it out. Just feel a little cheated. Like, how do you qualify on becoming a head chef with only a 3-week course? That's how it is. Sad to say, but that's the trade. Is cooking, yes, it's a trade, but you don't need the education to get that job. And I don't know why it's like that, but it's the complete opposite of every other trade. Oh, you're making butter tarts tomorrow? Yes, Vune, you so deserve that. You so deserve it. And honestly, Carrot Potato, that is kind of the reason why I left. It's like, I went to school, passed with honors, and cooked straight for 8 years. And I'm basically still making the same wage from when I started. It doesn't make sense. I was like, this is not worth it to me. As much as I love cooking. Yes. Oh yeah, the crust recipe. I might have to send that to you because I did a different crust recipe. Okay, knife. Are we ready for this slice? SPZ. Yeah, put it in the mouth. This little nug right here. That's our little tester piece. I think this is gonna be more medium. Just judging by how the juices are coming out. I think it'll be closer to medium, and that is totally fine with a ribeye because you need to kind of render out that fat.
It's time.
You haven't been able to chew on meat for a week? How come? Did you get your wisdom teeth out? Okay, first, snack piece. Actually, I'll cut it this that way. Mm-hmm.
Cut that off. Slice it and then slice that one.
Yeah, you want the cap off?
Mm-hmm.
But it goes all the way down here.
Yeah, go this way around. Cut the cap off and then slice it.
Okay. Somebody says take the rib cap off and slice them separate. I'm in. The salt's getting in my foil cut. No. So this is your money piece right here. That is money. How could I tell you had dental surgery? I don't know. When people can't chew, it's usually because they had something going on in their mouth. Okay, this is looking delicious. And I think we gotta do something for you guys. Back it up, up. Check that out. That's the end piece still. That's a pretty even cook. Yeah, the whole thing is money. It's true. Yes, exactly. The cap. Oh, man. Sammy nailed it with this one. Yeah, I am starving as well. I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm gonna leave this a little bit uncut. But heck yes. So far, I think I'll do this for you. Money. Yeah, such an even cook doing that reverse sear. Even just like if you leave it for 45 minutes just to heat it up, the meat will just cook so much more even. Now this piece just like falls apart. Dying. I mean, you don't have to do it on coal, SPZ. We've done it before where we seared it quickly in a cast iron pan as well, and it still works really well. It's up to you, really. You could also use a gas grill if that's what you have. But if you do, so I linked something for you guys to check out from Serious Eats. So I did it with the recipe command, and you can read up a lot more into what reverse sear is, because it is kind of life-changing for these bigger cuts of meat. We've done it with pork roast as well. Works so well. I've never done it with chicken though. That's the one thing I've never done. Obviously fish as well, you don't need to. Okay. Let's try and slowly turn this. And then we'll build our platter. Yeah, always raise it onto a metal rack. You always want to have it propped up so you get air circulation underneath and on top. Okay, our veggies. Yeah, lick the cutting board. That's a good one too. I'm just gonna pour all the juices back over top of the meat and the potatoes. Okay, so that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Pizza Blob. Thanks for the 4-month subscription. You just entered yourself into the subscriber giveaway. That's happening on Tuesday, my man. But if you're not in the stream and we draw your name, still win. I'm not gonna be like, well, this person's not here, so let's pick another name. I will write your name down in a sec. Stay. This is dangerous. Oh no, we are dripping. Ah! Okay, we gotta go quick. Oh no, now it's going on the floor. This is why we have dogs, right? And we made a mess. It's like running down the front of the cupboards. Where's Doggo? Check it out. I think we did good, guys. I think we did very good. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick photo and then we're gonna get into this madness. Just gonna turn it towards myself, deprive you guys for a moment. And actually, I think I need a different setup here for lighting. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pizza Blob. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad you're able to catch this stream. Feels like it's been forever. Boom. Sammy, you ready? There's even better lighting outside.
Someone said I need some ketchup for my steak.
Who said that? Actually, you come here for a sec, Sammy? Can you come here for a sec? I just want to hold this.
I want to eat it.
We'll do this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We gots to eat. Gotta eat it. We gots to eat it. Okay, now you can dig in. Take your pick. Start munching. Or you can build yourself a little plate. Up to you. I just like eating off the platter though. So we got our condiment, our chimichurri. Yeah, it has been ages. It's true. You will murder the person who puts ketchup on it. Blue cheese salt for the win. Blue cheese and broccoli. Yeah, what am I gonna eat? This is all for Sammy. Minnesota. Your wife just said it looks so good and then ran away fake crying. I'm sorry. Yeah, just lift the tray up. Pour it in. Excuse me. Yeah, where are you going with my meat? That's a good piece of meat. Okay, so let's quickly cost this out. The steak was $34. Potatoes, do you remember? $5. So we're at 39. Veggies. Well, the beans were free.
Pepper was free.
Pepper's free. Oh yeah, that was from upstairs.
$2.
For both broccoli florets?
Or you did both?
No, one.
Yeah, they were $3. They were $2 a piece.
Okay. So $41 for 2 people to eat this dinner. And we didn't even cut up all the steak.
Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian, by the way. So this is even cheaper for Americans, etc. Basically everyone else in the world, this is just cheaper for you. If you were to get this at a steakhouse, though, at least double that. Yeah, steak, $34. All of the love and attention, priceless. The potatoes with the meat juice on it, what the heck. Okay, I didn't try any steak yet with the chimney on it. The piece is a bit big. Aw, Rook. If only you could donate a nice dining table. Yeah, it's in the works. We're getting there, guys. Everything takes time. And honestly, with us being chefs in a previous life, we're so used to standing and eating. I do like horseradish. A crema would be so good to bring the steak and the potatoes together. Oh, super yum. The love-hate is real, hey, carrot potato? I even find it hard to watch other cooking streams too. I'm like, it's not fair. So I feel your pain.
I mean, or like eat ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we go to the Ben and Jerry's.
The Tonight Dough.
Tap Out King. How's it going? I am well today. Sammy, how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. It's Friday.
Americone Dream. We don't get that here, do we?
No.
This is the only one I have right now.
FRIYAY.
Peanut butter half baked. Quite deadly. I like the cookie dough chunks in it. Yeah, it's FRIYAY. Like, look at how the rib cap barely even stays on the fork. It's just falling apart. It's so tender. Thank you very much, Tapo. I appreciate that compliment. M&M's now sells ice cream. That could be good. Gotta dip everything in the meaty juices. Yeah, sometimes you just stock up on the ice cream and you're like, I'll just leave this here for future reference. Sometimes it's dangerous though to have in the fridge. I feel like it taunts me. But I'm really good at just like having a few scoops at a time and being like, yep, I'm satisfied. Pastel Primula, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, his beard is pretty clean. I don't know how he does it either. We've talked about getting him like a beard bib that just like goes underneath his mouth and like drapes over the beard. I might have to make this happen strictly for streaming usage. I can sew that up. Oh, no problem, Rook. Yeah, don't give up on the butter. Oh, you're drying the parsley. You don't have to dry it, dude. You can just chop the parsley and mix it in. You probably get a fresher flavor that way as well. But I do like the roasted garlic part, because otherwise the garlic would just be too pungent. Hey, this is the first time I've streamed on a Friday in a while, so I just want to see what's happening. But we are going to eventually go raid somebody. Oh. Sorry, guys. Is Ooze Brood still on?
I don't think so.
I might have to refresh my page.
Disrespect. Oh, he's off too.
Ooze Brood is on. Miss Molly Makes. We also got Hunger Service. We did Dasher yesterday, right? Do you guys have any suggestions on people to raid that we haven't raided ever or in a long time? Tabatai. Why the hell is he not showing up on my thing? Right? Like, you don't see him there. This is weird, guys. Okay, we're gonna go do Tabatai then. I believe Whole Foods has been taken over by Amazon. Yes, Rook. Hopefully we can tune in to your ribeye cookery. Yeah, no ketchup, please. Okay, we're gonna go raid Tabatai Cookin'. Our wonderful interweb friends that we will be going to TwitchCon with in 70 days.
70 days.
70 days, TwitchCon. Goal is down there. We are still slowly working towards that. If you guys want to put something towards the stream, that would be a good one for us. This is going to be our first year there, and we plan to do some really fun stuff. And we will also be live streaming the whole time. It's going to be fun. Oh, that's right, Rook. You're going to do the test. 1 reverse sear and 1 sous vide.
That Danish is mind-blowing.
Do you just have the whole thing? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Odin's
Yum.
half.
Okay, guys. Thanks so much for the love today. It's awesome to be back. Be streaming every night or whenever we can. Oh, Annie.
I showed the guys my guns. That guy that asked to show the muscles,
Yeah,
I showed him my muscles.
you did.
Yeah.
Good job, Annie. You did it. Okay, let's go see Graham and Amanda. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful Friday night. Thank you for all the new follows, the resubs, and Magic Cookie, the 1,000 biddies, as well as Vune with the 100 and Amani as well. Okay, night. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. We will be back on Sunday And it is going to be a pizza porta stream. So once again, we'll be cooking outside. It should be fun. Let's do this.
Oh, he's doing soft shell crabs.
Sweet.